Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
What's up, y'all? We are back for another Monday. Okay, Jocelyn's Cabaret is on hiatus until the reunion. So we just gonna discuss tonight's episodes of Baddies. And if we find any of the any Zeus tea along the way, we'll talk about that too. We gonna discuss Baddies first. And so let's get into it. Let me bring up my beautiful co-host, Miss Confessions of a Reality Queen. Hey boo, hey.
Hey, boo, hey.
How's it going?
It is going. My Monday was fabulous. Glad it's over. Yes.
Well, I just know it's cold here. We supposed to get snow soon. Have y'all got any snow yet?
Oh, yes. Oh, definitely, yes. We are getting it. We taking a little hiatus right now, but it's supposed to be getting back to it in the next couple days. So we trying to enjoy no slippery roads for the moment, but that's Michigan for you.
All right. Well, girl, let's hope all goes well with that. And let's just jump into the things. So let's go ahead and pop this recap, and then we gonna come back and discuss piece by piece. Okay, so basically we pick up where Big Lex and Ivory was continuing they fight because the prank gone is, just like the episode said, prank gone wrong. It then went all the way to the left. Ivory got popped in that eye once again. Okay, so they didn't went about 20 rounds. They didn't went from the room to downstairs and round after round. This is like a Tyson Holyfield fight. Okay, they didn't win 12 rounds. And then in the midst of them popping off and everything that was going on, then was it Diamond and Pretty P? They then got into it again. Like, what the hell? It's just like one part people start fighting and then everybody start fighting. Like, what the fuck? So then Big Lex and Ivory then went some more rounds and they finally broke it up. Big Lex and Anna kind of square off verbally, but she really don't want none of that. She need to sit down because, the last time she had got beat down by somebody, her face was fractured, so she couldn't fight for the longest time. She needs to sit down somewhere because Mariah Lynn ain't there for her to find somebody to pick on her own size. So she needs to sit down. Okay, and then, so basically Natalie wants to give away a chain, so she has Scotty decide who's going to get the chain, which she picks Jasmine and Big Lex, which I thought was weird because Jasmine was on the chopping block, but we're going to get back to that. Okay, so then Jasmine was like, well, I want to give my recommendation. I forgot. God damn it, just that fast.
She wants to give her recommendation to, was it
Pretty P? No, I can't remember. We'll get to it when I go back. But anyways, yeah, and they thought that was weird because why you did being disrespectful. It was 50-50 on the thoughts on that. Anyway, so then Summer jumped on Jasmine and snatched her chain and broke her rope or whatever, but she had another chain to put it on, so it's all good. They're getting ready to go outside in Chicago. So Tinkerbella gives Ivory some sunglasses because bitch be outside tonight. And that's about how that went. And then they all get ready to go. There was a couple conversations on how they felt that Big Lex should have got the chain. And then Natalie, of course, is taking accountability, but not really taking accountability. And Rolly was like, don't y'all put me in none of this, when they was having a little stage conversation on the couch. And so then they go outside. Somebody fell off the thing because it wasn't enough room. And before they get outside, Rolly tells Slim she gonna be her assistant, and I guess Slim is desperate for a check or whatever the case may be. So she agrees to it, and then Rolly's like, "You still a baddie, but you ain't coming to the club with me tonight." I ain't never gonna be that desperate to be on TV. But okay. So the ladies get their gear on and they get on the bus to go outside. And then of course, Ivory is demanding to know who switched it. I think she was drunk and didn't hear Natalie say that she did it, but we gonna talk about that because she kept going on and on and on and on. But they could have edited it weird too. I don't know. But anyway, so they get to the club, it's lit. I said somebody fell off the stage. Who that was later on. Diamond the body gets karate chop kicked on the way out the club. So that was kind of weird.
Hey, shot ya.
Hey. And so they had fun in the club. Sydney, what's her name? Sydney Starr was up in there. Apparently she been stalking them, trying to get on baddies and following them to every city that they go to. I don't know why anybody would.
She ain't stalking, that bitch tailgating.
Right, because I'm trying to figure out why anybody would want to spend their money when you can watch it on Zeus for $4.99 from the comfort of your own home. But okay, so basically, that was the episode, and they did the next stone, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of going on. I mean, there probably is, but it doesn't look like it's a lot going on the next stone episode. So let's jump in to everything play by play. So how do you feel about the fight that was started by a prank gone wrong between Ivory and Big Legs?
I don't have anything to say about the fight per se, except are we really in this day and age where we are going to blows over a goddamn bed that none of us are paying for?
My thoughts exactly. Like, it's a big enough house, and it's like, personally,
I'm gonna make a pallet in a bathtub and have a water bed, bitch. Come on, quit fighting with me. It's a nice ass house.
Man,
and
let me
they're not sleeping next to my ops either. They talk about, well, I ain't leaving. Well, bitch, y'all both need to lay the fuck down with one eye open or get the fuck home.
Man, let me tell you something. First of all, I ain't saying that Ivory can't fight, but if you know somebody that can fight better than you and you already fought them, so they say, yeah, I'm not finna, especially in a small space. You know what I'm saying? Because it was too much bouncing off the walls and the floor for me. But I mean, I guess she trying to stand on her big one or whatever. But
I guess
she been saying, I ain't want to fight. And then the girl was just looking for a reason to fight her or whatever. But I mean, it's baddies. So that's what you there for. Y'all gonna fight, y'all gonna drink, and y'all gonna cuss each other out, and then y'all gonna turn up. And at some point in time, if y'all really baddies, y'all gonna apologize and hug it out. Because I forgot that. I did forget that Diamond the Body apologized to Akbar. So we'll talk about that too. But I was really disappointed in the fact that the OGs sat downstairs instead of coming up there. We're like, no, we're just playing. It was a prank. It's gone too far. And switch the names back to the way they originally were and have the house meeting. But like, they literally sat downstairs. And I don't care how big the house is, damn good and well, they heard all that commotion going on. They heard and it's like none of them moved. Like, we just gonna sit here and la-di-dee, la-di-da. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's some real petty bullshit.
None of them wanted to own up to it, and none of them wanted to get their ass whooped. I mean, although Ivory look like she can fight very well, I don't know what it is, but shit, I still don't want to go toe to toe with that fat neck bitch.
No, I don't either. But that's what I'm thinking. Like somebody should have been like, "Hey, they about to fight," and then at that point in time, Natalie, Scotty, somebody should have ran up there and be like, "Hey, this is just a joke." And I know one person did kind of allude to that, but I don't feel like the person, whoever one of the other girls was like, "Oh, they playing," didn't have like as much weight as if it would have been like Natalie or or even like Rolly or Scotty or somebody could have went and like deaded that whole situation before it got too far. And even when they was fighting, they folks was sitting back with their popcorn, got their drink ready until they started tripping over the couch, and then I think it was Tinkerbella's foot got closed up in the recliner or whatever. Like, it's doing too much when other people get hurt while you're in the process of fighting.
See, but that's the thing. See, Natalie don't ever care because Natalie never gets touched or anything. Like you said, I don't know if it's in the contract or what, but Natalie don't get touched. She don't get nothing said to her whatsoever. So she probably thought, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and if they find out I did it, they just gonna let it be because I'm that bitch. I'm Natalie. I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the mama, basically, type of thing. But no, Ivory was not having that, and Ivory is letting her know, like, bitch, it's you, but I feel a type of way. I want to catch this thing.
She wants some heat, but I tell you, I really believe that like Natalie now has like something in her agreement because she did some slimy stuff before and nobody puts hands on her. Like I said,
the only time you ain't never seen it again.
And never seen it again. And her and Scotty's supposed to be like best friends. So maybe it's not in her contract at that time because they thought, oh, these two will never fight. But yeah, it's just weird to me because I ain't gonna lie to you. If it wasn't in her clause, as pissed off and drunk as Ivory was, when she was like, I did it. And then she kind of made it seem like, well, I always take the brunt of everything. So I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like admitting it, but not really admitting it. Mm-hmm. Like if Ivory would have stole off on her right then in that moment, only reason why I wouldn't have been mad because you said whoever switched the names, you want to fight and you need to stand on what you said. Not like, oh, it's Natalie. So, okay, boo. But, don't do that again. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we don't know exactly how it was edited, but we're going to get to that a little bit later on.
All we know is that we did, in fact, see Natalie switched them damn names. And that's all that matters to Ivory at this point.
And Miss, once she sees it and they go to that reunion, I don't know. Because who was it that ran up on Natalie? It wasn't Tommy on last season. Somebody ran up on her and knocked her over the chair. I can't remember who it was.
I can't remember.
I'm going to have to go back and watch it. But I remember she was sitting in that chair and she got flipped over and her wig came. E.T., yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby.
Because they have like 1,000 episodes per season, and I'll be getting confused.
And 1,000,
I appreciate the help in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, share, tell a friend, engage in the chat so it helps me with the algorithm so I can get my subscribers back. Because I see there's a few people in here, and if y'all don't know, I had another channel, Dina, aka Christina, and Zeus snatched my channel. So I'm trying to get my subscribers back. So if y'all thoroughly enjoyed, enough of the commercial break. So anywho, okay. So
because while you were saying that, I had the best song to go with that because you was talking about engage with us. In my head, I'm over here saying, "Can I talk to you? Hey, I really wanna be kid. Can I talk?" Okay, no commercial.
Anyways, all right, we can't sing. We just playing. Okay, so in the midst
of like a drunk karaoke, Dina. Wink, wink.
I know, but I can't do drunk karaoke because I don't want to get no strike on my channel.
No, we're supposed to do that on TikTok.
Oh, get on TikTok.
Your numbers up on there, girl. Come on.
Oh, I gotta get my numbers up on TikTok for that. So basically, in the midst of Big Lex and Ivory going through all they shit, then that's when we had Pretty P and Diamond the Body have a little bit of a tussle. And I'm just like, with Diamond the Body, I'm like, look, girl, you have to put in a mouth guard every time you fight. And what's her name? Lex made a very good statement. She was like, she got her head down and her eyes closed and she's just swinging. And she was like, I got my chest out, eyes open, head
and she sure did, because Ivory was like,
right. And that's how Diamond the Body fights. How you gonna land if you can't see? You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't how she used to fight. She got PTSD from getting her tooth knocked out. So not only did she got the mouth guard in, she put her head down too. She tried to protect the teeth, protect the mouth.
Well, you know what?
That's getting her fucked up.
You should go and take a couple of boxing.
Somebody teach that girl how to struggle
of some sort. Or something, because I'm not going around picking fights and talking mad shit knowing that I can't fight. So there's that. That's definitely what I'm not going to do. So I never really understood the point of the girls that it seems like the girls that can fight, folks is always trying to like buck up at them. But the ones that can semi-fight, you know what I'm saying? They're the ones always trying to mess with the people who really can fight. Like when that girl tried to fight Tasiki and got her box rocked. I mean, there was coins flying out of her like she was Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, I don't even know why you did that to yourself. Like, I really don't understand why you would fuck yourself off like that. That was retarded. So then you got all this drama going on. Anna then brought her dog. He's traumatized. He don't know if he should bite somebody or hide. And so I'm like, why do you have your dog here?
No animals were harmed during this season.
Right. Thank you. They need to put up a disclaimer that they got Scotty's dog and Anna's dog therapy after witnessing all this fuckery. So then basically
they gonna look for new owners after this. Like, bitch,
right. I'm surprised somebody
I ain't coming back to this bitch with you.
PETA or the ASPCA on their ass having a dog. If had one of them dogs got caught in the chair like Tinkerbella's leg, boy, they'd have been shutting Zeus down.
PETA Zeus would be no longer. Lemon Pepper be asking, hey, can I get your G back? Hey, y'all, I need all them chains back. All them damn chains he giving out.
He'd be up there in the cell with Diddy. Because you know them people don't play. They don't play about them dogs.
He gonna bring a chain for Diddy.
Look,
let me how you bitch in the cell wearing
I'm gonna just let y'all know the laws about animals is more strict than if you hurt a human, so they do not be playing. So then basically, Anna and Lex, you know, they have their words. So why do you think that Anna was just trying to protect Natalie, even though she really didn't have nothing to do with the situation? And why is you trying to go up against this chick that just went 12 rounds?
Yes and yes. Yes, she's just trying to protect Natalie. She ain't got nothing else better to do these days. But my thing is, like, girl, sit down. Are you even fully healed? Because you ain't popped off or did nothing this season. Which is another thing. She ain't popped off or done nothing this season. So she had to make a little rah for a moment to be able to have a reason to come back next season for no reason. I forget Anna's here. Like, she gave nothing at all.
She just been like a little chihuahua, all bark, no bite, you know, trying to, you know, get Biggie to stick up for her like she sticks up for Biggie. But she ain't had a whole lot going on at the moment. So like we said, so Diamond the Body and Pretty P go another round, which I think was stupid. You know, the girl is just asking to get the rest of her teeth knocked out. And then, Lex and Ivory go at it one more time. I would be tired of getting my ass whooped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you watching a boxing match and you be like, oh, they getting in there. And then they put the little ticker down at the bottom, and this person had 75 hits, and this person had 12. You know, that's kind of like how it was looking like, oh, y'all was kind of getting in there. I mean, you know, but we knew Lex was landing though. I would go sit down somewhere. And she's like, I want to fight every day. I want to go another round. Like, you ain't tired. Your eye black. Your wig then got
your eye black twice, like double black. You got double fudged.
You sweating like a mug, and all this, and you still getting your ass beat. Like, I would go sit down somewhere. I'm like, at this point, this is
trying to save your humility is not gonna help you do it this way. You're making it worse, boo boo.
No, definitely making it worse. Like, I really feel like, I mean, I know what this show is about. Like, oh, hold on. Let me, while I'm thinking about it, because I don't want nobody sitting over here thinking that, I need to make sure I don't get no strikes or nothing like that. So let me just put my disclaimer. I should have been did this, but I forgot. So this channel does not promote violence, bullying, or hate. Everything said in this video is public knowledge and or allegedly. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and we go solely off what we see on the show or heard on local media. Key emphasis on everything is allegedly. But I know that this is what the show is about and everything, but I just be kind of sitting here like, how desperate do you have to be to get your ass that many times for a baddies chain? Because what is this baddies chain's worth? And can I take it to the pawn shop and then go get me a fake and get some money and then get a fake one made and won't nobody know the difference? Because I'm really confused. What are your thoughts on that? Like, would you get your ass beat 12 times for a baddies chain?
Look, that fake ass baddies chain, no. First of all, if it's that easy to grab off and it just comes off you, it is not worth it. If you gotta go, if your regular chain that you wore from home is better than the chain from the show, it's not worth it. It's not needed. It's not necessary. Now, 1 or 2 or 3 fakes, yes, but anything past that, it's just stupid and ignorant. What are we doing at this point? We don't have enough time for all this, nor energy. Save your other eye. Save your other eye. And Shaya says, y'all think if Lex would have hit Anna, Ivory would have fought her again? Yeah, because when you see somebody hit somebody, automatically you're like, oh, that should be me beating her ass. Mm-hmm. You can just get a tick like, yeah, I got to beat her. Like, truth. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you feel about, so it was Pretty P. I thought that's who it was. And then of course, Rolly jumped up. It was like, no, that's not how this works. And fuck being a girl's girl and all that. So how did you feel about Jazz trying to give her recommendation? Not actually the chain, because they still hadn't decided who they was going to get a chain to. But do you feel like she should have gave it to Ivory, not Ivory, but Lex, considering she just mopped the floor with Ivory and my ass? Like, I feel like if my ass was on the chopping block and I'm down to the final 2, that I'm going to give it to the girl sitting next to me, because y'all was just trying to send me home this morning.
Right. With that, I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck trying to give Jasmine one. What?
Right, what did she do this episode? Like, between, like, they just got to the house, everybody's being focused on the Ivory Lex drama. Like, what has she done between this morning and now?
Yeah, like, what have you done for me lately? You don't want this. I don't understand. So I'm trying to get past that. And then the fact that all of these girls are saying that you are undeserving of it. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was the fact that she felt some type of way because bitches thought she was undeserving of it, so she didn't want it. But either way, in front of the people that gave it to you, to sit here and say you want to give it to somebody else, regardless of how
no. Because remember now, this is a recommendation. So she felt like if 2 people should be standing up there, it should be Lex and Pretty P, because Pretty P been going hard too the whole season. So it was the recommendation. Once they gave her the chain, if she would have tried to give it to Pretty P, that's different. She said, I want to give my recommendation to Pretty P.
Recommendation or not? No.
I wasn't feeling it neither.
Because, bitch, who are you to even be recommending anyone? You shouldn't even be having it. Like, who are you to say you are not? No, you're not the coach. No, right. You don't know what you're doing. You don't deserve it. So how do you even know?
But I
First and
agree.
foremost.
I 100% agree. You should have just sat there and smiled and let them pick and went on about your way. Because
However, I do believe Pretty P should have got it anyway before her. So Pretty P do deserve one, but before her
Yes.
at least. Before her at least. But honestly, out of all the girls, Summer deserves it.
I think honestly,
hell no, she wouldn't have done that.
Honestly, I think that if they was giving out sympathy change, they should have gave it to Emma. Number one, if we giving out sympathy,
well, that's what Scotty also said though. Her, Emma, and what you call it, but that was all blown over when everyone started talking about Jasmine because she said Emma and Jasmine.
No, it was Lex and Jasmine.
No, it was Emma and Jasmine. Was it because Emma?
No, Lex is the one in the blue that just fought Ivory.
Yeah.
But that's not Emma. Emma's got the long red hair.
No, I'm talking about the other person that Scotty asked Scotty recommended to on the chain. Wasn't it Emma?
No, it was Lex.
I could have swore it was Emma.
Girl, go back. Look, I'm gonna send you the picture. It was Jasmine and Lex standing next to each other.
Yeah, they were sitting next to each other, but I could have swore it was Emma who said it. Because they said they wasn't gonna send Emma home because they understand what she was going through, and it was a sisterhood, and she had that long. Oh, that's what it was. She wasn't getting sent home. Okay,
that's right.
Okay,
yes, Pretty P definitely deserves a chain. I feel like if it was two people out of the two people that was standing up there that they recommended, I really thought that Lex should have got the chain over. And if honestly, I think if Jazz wouldn't have said nothing, if she would have just stood there after Lex just went 18, 50, 11 rounds or whatever, then she would have probably got it. So basically they go upstairs and she pulls out a new chain. So you can kind of see like who's clicked up because Tasiki was up there, Anna was up there, Rolly was up there, Pretty P, and Emma. All of them was up there, behind Jasmine. And then all the other girls like Diamond the Body was talking to Lex because she understood what it's like to do your big one and not get a chain and whatnot. Honestly, I'm not getting my ass beat 50-11 times for a chain. Oh my God, yes, Biggie was so fake. Biggie was definitely fake or whatever. I think even Tinkerbella was going overboard because honestly, I know she was like, girl, yo, I messed up, but we still going to the club. Honestly, even as a friend, and my friends know I joke with them to the umpteenth degree, I would have talked so horribly like, bitch, don't you want to sit your ass down and save, like you said, save your other eye? Like, bitch, how you gonna pull a man with two black eyes? Like, I'd have been like, bitch, like, I'd have talked about my friend jokingly so bad she might have beat my ass, okay?
Right?
I'd have been like, bitch, you need to sit down before you fuck your face up some more. Like, honestly, that would have been me. She's sitting up here, girl, put these sunglasses on, put these sunglasses on, put these sunglasses on. I know. I'd have been like, girlfriend, you need to sit down.
Go sit and heal, honey. Sit and heal.
You need to have several seats or whatever. So you got Summer, Diamond the Body, and Lex, kind of discussing what happened and how they feel about, her not getting a chain or whatever and all that. And so like I said, okay, so how did you feel about this conversation where they was basically in the conversation trying to loop all the OGs into the name switch, and Rolly was like, don't put me in it because I ain't have shit to do with that.
For real. Don't put, no, shoot, if I ain't in it, don't put me in it. For real. I think because they don't know exactly who exactly they want to blame and they don't want to put it all on Natalie too, they just putting all of them together because they were the ones that were all there. And of course somebody hyped them up. Hey KK, hey boo, hey. and I know she hyped her up. So I feel they all hyped her up. So I feel that they was gonna do that anyway, but I think that they try to protect Natalie or whatnot, because they know Natalie don't want to fight or can't fight or whatnot, and they trying to just protect her, period. But the thing is, Natalie needs to be touched. Let's talk about that for a second. She needs to be
go
touched.
ahead, girl. Tell us how you really feel.
She needs to be touched one day. That that chin is not not protected. That chin can get touched, and it needs to be. It hasn't in a while. She been feeling herself, and she goes around talking shit about people like she's feeling herself. She didn't talk like this at the very, very beginning. She talked like she got a clause. I'm just saying. Talked like she got a clause. And back in the day, Natalie could fight, but I don't think Natalie can throw down like that no more. These new bitches know how to fight a different type of way. Yeah. And back then, Natalie's too old for this shit, first of all. Natalie's been doing this shit for a while, so she ain't got it in her no more. She ain't got it in her no more. And she don't realize it. Apollo should not be trying to fight the Russian, okay?
Right. She like
real Apollo right now.
Well, that's because, like I said, I really truly feel like she's protected. So she can do this, she can do that. And somebody is either there's a clause, or somebody gonna jump in and fight for her, which I don't think you should throw rocks and hide your hands. And again, I went up there. I honestly believe that Natalie herself should have went up there and been like, I did it. It was a joke. Okay, joke is over. Let's come downstairs and have a house meeting. But
exactly.
Now these girls then went 11 rounds. And that's not cool to me. You know what I'm saying? She gonna get over there with Jocelyn in a minute, because now you was like really poking the bear. Like what old girl said, they stirring the pot and it was already boiling.
Exactly. Yep. It was already boiling from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So why
and they know them girls had beef? Because here's the thing: if you're an executive producer, in between filming, you're like, oh, here, this is what happened that you missed. Oh, they fought on the bus. Like, before she walk into the house, they doing little debriefings off to the side. I've been on like a set, not as an extra, but they've done things in different hotels that I've been in. So they would be filming or whatever. And the executive producer is always like, well, what happened in this scene? Or did we get some B footage? Or, you know what I'm saying? So they're always apprised of the bus fights, like all that. What happened on the bus? There was no fighting on the bus. Like, bitch, they told you there was no fighting on the bus and you're surprised.
Surprise, surprise. Right. Come on now, you know what happened on the bus. That's why you take the bus rides. Yeah. Come on now. Can we be real? Can we act like we know what's going on, please?
Right. You're an executive producer. There isn't a fight, a drink toss, a chain snatching. There ain't nothing going on in the situation that you don't know about. So that's why I say they always have these stage conversations to talk about this, that, and the third, and that, what happened on the bus, blah, blah, blah. Definitely stage. But let's get into the fight, non-fight, okay, because they was kind of like fighting with their digs. How do you feel about the Slim and Rolly situation? Because I know a lot of people were saying in here in the chat that Rolly need to be humbled and this shit is whack and all that. So give me your thoughts, and in the chat I need to know y'all's thoughts too. What is your feeling on Rolly making Slim her assistant and Slim accepting the position just to be on Baddies?
Whack. It is whack. Completely whack. Why? First of all, what? And second of all, first of all and second of all, why is Natalie letting Rolly take control of this situation? Because that's what I feel like she's doing. Because shouldn't it be up to Natalie Natalie wants him to come back. Yes, Natalie wants him to come back. No. When has anyone ever been somebody's assistant? This is what you call a storyline for a reality TV, okay? Because this makes no fucking sense. First of all, I don't even understand why Slim is even back. I don't understand. I don't even remember her like that. I just don't get it because ain't no fucking way I'm gonna be anybody's assistant. I don't give a fuck. Ain't being on this show is not worth being Rolly's assistant. I'm sorry. What the fuck would I have to do for you? Go pick up some tins for the next security guard that you fucking? Is that what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever the fuck else she bought him. Y'all see how Rolly was on live sharing the story of how she fucked that security guard. And when there was a whole big old fight going on, they couldn't find him because he was up in her room fucking.
Lord.
Like, I'm just tired of her.
I'm tired too.
The thing was, for a second, she was doing all right. You know, lost the weight and everything, and that was just getting to your head. It really, really is, honey child. Ain't no way, Slim. Slim, you dumb as fuck for coming back and being her assistant. Even if this is a storyline, whatever. I'm not even doing this for a storyline. But I just can't wait to see what the fuck she gonna have her doing. Because, bitch, what?
Well, then she gonna say on all fours, bitch. Like, who the fuck? Who?
This is a toxic workplace environment already. This is a toxic workplace environment.
I'm going to file for a hostile work environment. I'm gonna need my unemployment. I'm gonna need all of that. I need my workman's comp. I need compensation, discrimination.
I need it all.
What is it? That was the only way Slim is able to come back. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I totally get it, but it's degrading. It was definitely degrading.
And what does Rolly? I'm sorry, no disrespect, but what Rolly got going on that much that she needs an assistant?
She needs somebody to bring her drinks and snacks
and go buy the niggas gifts that she fucking.
Lord, all I can say is Lord have mercy.
Don't talk about no, I didn't pay for no dick. You absolutely did.
Okay, we sidebar a lot over here. Let me just say something. Anybody and everybody has paid for some peen or some PUSS before. Okay, if you went to dinner and paid for it, if you and then went straight to the room, if you paid for the hotel room, if you paid for the movies, if you paid for an Uber, if you bought the weed, if you bought the liquor, you did all these things to entice somebody to give you some, so you essentially paid for it. Now, a lot of people think it's just, I paid somebody $250, $300, $40, whatever the going rate is, to come over here and whoop-de-woo. That's paying for it too. But let's be clear. If you out here buying gifts, cars, clothes, liquor, weed, or whatever, so somebody will spend time with you, you are paying for the time. Not you gonna bring her. You know. Okay, girl, you was hilarious. We don't have to bring you on.
I thought she was talking about Slim, so it took me a minute to realize what is she saying.
Right. She said, yeah, I'll bring that bitch to Slim fast. I am hilarious. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. But she can't get up on nobody's screen and say she ain't paid for that because, first of all, if you're doing these things, why do you have to brag about them? I'm not sitting up here and be like, I bought him this, I bought him that, whatever, and this is that and the third, unless you're trying to hype up some other man that you want to purchase. Or like when dudes do it, my last girl, I bought her a car and a house and put her through school. You trying to hype up the females to be like, I want that lifestyle. And he probably over there cheating, drinking, drugging, beating, and some more stuff. It ain't worth it. But, that's a whole nother show. I digress. Okay. So after we get past the whole assistant phase, so then we get to the club. Oh no, actually we on the bus. And this is where Ivory goes ballistic, right? And she didn't got some liquid courage in her, and she is doing the most. So give me your thoughts on that. When she was trying to call Natalie out, or she was trying to call whoever out, and then Natalie kind of half-ass admits that she did it, but you know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to swing on Natalie.
I think because it's like this, she don't want to swing. She want to swing on Natalie, but she know what will come for swinging on Natalie. And in this type of setting, one of Natalie's friends, bitches, closest bitches, whatever, should be stepping in to square up for her. Ain't that how it usually go, right? Your friend can't do it, so you gonna step in and square up for her and catch that fade or whatever. So if that's the case and Natalie don't want to fight, how come ain't none of these bitches stepping up? Her friends ain't stepping up to catch this fade for her. Because they all know that Natalie's the one who did it. And y'all see that Natalie ain't standing 10 toes down because she just sitting in the corner like baby, sipping on her drink.
Right, but it's crazy because she was like, with the way she admitted it, but not admitted it. She was like, well, everything that takes place, it all comes back on me. And then she was like, I switched the names. But when you say it like that first, it's making it seem like, I did it, but I'm just saying I did it because I'm taking up for the rest of the OGs. And so then, but so that's why I was like, you said you did it, but you kind of prefaced it with everything falls back on me.
You want another OG to step up for her and catch the fade for her.
Not one. Because Akbar wasn't trying. I know she's not an OG, but she like the celebrity guest. She wasn't finna step up. Scotty not stepping up. Rolly is already admitted she's not got shit to do with that, and she's not doing a goddamn thing with that.
Look, you did it. You deal with it. I am not fucking with Nick. Okay? I'm not fucking with Nick.
I think, like I said, this shit went way too far. And so, so it's crazy because Tinkerbella was like, well, Natalie says she's going to take the blame, but I really want to know who really did it. And the way they cut it and the way they said it was, she was like, well, yeah, I'm the one that did it. But it was after that statement. So it's like, did you really do it? Or are you covering for somebody else? Because I'm not going to swing on you. And, she got Akbar in front of her. Now, normally, Natalie would sit where Tasiki or whoever sitting next to Tasiki sitting. Like, she's out in the open, but she's back in the corner. She got Tasiki sitting next to her, and she got Akbar in front of her. So, to me, that sounds like some pussy-ass shit. That's just my personal opinion.
Pussy-ass hoes.
I mean, because you got two of the best fighters blocking you in. That's how I look at it. Because if you look at all the other scenes,
that's the bodyguard
on the bus. She's usually the closest to the door of the bus. The bus door. So I don't know. To me, that felt like some bullshit. But anyway, let's move along because we only got a couple more things to talk about. Okay, so Diamond says she wants to apologize to Akbar, and everybody felt she was sincere about it. Akbar felt she was sincere about it, and they hugged it out. Do you think they just tired of fighting or the bullshit and the drama, or was it staged to kind of break up the monotony of Ivory going ballistic?
Maybe a little bit of both, because there was no calming down Ivory. It looked like she was going on for a while.
No, right after this, she got back hype again. But I'm just saying, do you think in that moment, we was like, oh, we need a kumbaya moment to calm this, break this shit up?
Yeah, I mean, it's always needed, but they always having a kumbaya moment because how else are they gonna get it to stop? Because at that point, everybody else is just waiting for a chance to get their shit popping again with whoever they trying to get it popping with. if you don't stop for a second, that shit is just gonna continue.
And then you have the royal brawl, as they say.
The royal brawl. And then the royal brawl. But I mean, come on now. You gotta calm it down just to intensify it. Because you gotta have that one. And you gotta make sure everybody sees the whole build up to it and lay up to it just so they can stop it and give it to us the rest of the day.
Because I felt like that was a cool moment. And then like 2 seconds later, Ivory's back hype again. She throwing drinks. And Natalie's like, no, it's always no fighting at the club. I believe that's the quickest way for you to get your exit papers and you get the Shawnee O'Neal, your services are no longer needed. That's the quickest way. So the fact that I understand you mad, but you throwing drinks on the bus and y'all like pulling up to the club.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know. She might be on the chopping block next. If it comes a time when they start voting again for somebody to come home, because now you potentially almost was messing with the bag.
That could go left. That could definitely go left. So, but here we are at.
And here's my thing, and I say this because I say it about Jocelyn as well, minus maybe the last couple of performances that they had. I understand that, y'all, they go into these like restaurants that turn into lounges. Y'all really don't have a stage big enough for these 27 girls or however many is on here. And now you got people falling off the stage. And it's like super duper packed. And then you got another 100, 200 people outside, which is borderline on the verge of a riot. What do you think about these venues that keep popping up at?
They need more room. They need more light. Can I get a sign that says baddies, welcome baddies? I mean, we see them coming in. And it looked like they coming into a fucking McDonald's restaurant diner, the way they come in. And then the room is dark. Like, could it be a McDonald's restaurant? They just got it dark in that bitch and just illuminated the counter and got them bitches on the counter. Look like a stage or something. I don't know. But
can I get a McDouble on the way out?
Supersize it.
No, but I'm just saying, because it seems like for me, it looks like, there's no way, like the way the security or whatever brings them into the place or whatever, it seems like all the way off for them to be really getting the bag, the way they bring them in, like through the front door, through the whole crowd. It's not very secure, if you ask me. And then the fact y'all standing on the back edges of sections or whatever, people are falling off, potentially getting hurt. And then y'all got stalkers in the audience. Stalkers, tailgaters, whatever you want to call them. So, I just thought that was kind of weird. So what do you think about Sydney Starr and the fact that they called her out that she's stalking them and following them everywhere they go?
I was just about to say, what is the deal? Why won't Natalie let her on? This girl has been trying to get on forever. I remember like maybe 3 years ago, Sydney went live when Natalie was live. She was talking to, I don't remember, but it was talking about Bad Boys, whatever. Ooh, what happened to that show? Such a long time ago. Right, anyway,
they only had LA and Texas, but maybe they'll bring it.
Where the hell is Bad Boys? They're coming back. But shit, I forgot what point I was making.
Sydney Starr went live.
Oh yeah, so Sydney had went live with Natalie, and they were live for like a half hour, and the whole time Sydney was just like begging and pleading her case why she should be on the show. And Natalie was acting like she wanted her, was gonna let her, but she's just been like dangling the carrot in front of her face. But I'm trying to figure out, because of who she is or her lifestyle, is that why she won't let her on the show? Like, what's tea? Why won't you let her on?
I mean, here's the thing. Now,
plus, I don't feel like it's right. You should.
My My only thing with it is 90% of the time, a man is going to be stronger than a woman in a fight situation.
Yeah.
And regardless of what you have changed aesthetically, you still might have the power to really pack that punch. And I don't think it would be fair if she was in a fight with other women. You know what I'm saying? Then it would have to be some clause. Like, you own here to be a bad bitch and get the crowd hype. I don't think, I just don't think that she would be allowed to fight. Yeah, I mean, it do make them seem, so it says not when you're taking medications to make you feel. Okay, I understand that. I don't know how it all works. I'm just saying, and trust and believe, I love the LGBTQA plus whatever letters. I'm not missing
all the letters, baby. All the letters.
All the letters. I love them all. I'm just saying that even if you're taking medications to make you feminine, I know of some transgender men that have are now transgender women, I should say, and they still pack the punch. They still pack the power. And regardless, when you take medications, and I could be wrong, to make you more feminine, that just means you're not getting the facial hair. You're getting you've had your surgeries or not, or whatever. You're getting boobs, whatever. But don't get me wrong, there's women out here who hit like niggas too, especially the ones that be boxing and been fighting all day life and this is and the third. I'm just saying, maybe playing devil's advocate, because I don't care either way. I think she's a beautiful woman and her body is banging, and glory be to God for everything she wants to do for herself. I'm not hating in any way. I'm just saying, because they fight so much, maybe they think she would have an unfair advantage. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it could be that.
That's the only thing I can think of, because why wouldn't you let her on the show? Like, Ricky, why can't I be on the
show? But Jocelyn let that girl, what was her name? Amber. The girl on, what was it? Las Vegas? Was it? No, it was New York. She let the girl on New York that had the operation. But she even said, you can never fight. You can never fight. And then she didn't make it all the way through. She went home at some point. But yeah, she told her when she told her story, she was like, you can never fight. So that's the only reason why I'm going that route. But hey, if you like it, I love it and I support it. That's all I'm saying. But I do remember, that's where I kind of got the idea from. I do remember Jocelyn telling that girl that she could never fight. So basically that was pretty much it. They leave the club. Diamond the Body got karate chop kicked, and she was like, she kept hearing people scream "Pretty P," and then somebody kicked her. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a lead into something else in the next episode. Like I said, the next one wasn't that interesting. But do you think that Pretty P had some fans in the crowd that maybe was trying to get their lick back on Diamond?
I mean, and so it's a possibility, but knowing who Diamond is, I mean, who knows who's in the crowd trying to get their lick back from her? I mean, it's just Diamond.
Right. That part.
Just hope she got her mouth guard.
Right. But I mean, and that's when I say that I don't think security is all that secure, especially with the number of girls they're trying to, escort back to the bus. I just feel
when you
like
in the room fucking with the Tim's on she bought you. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna bring it up no more.
Say that one more time. It cut out on me.
I said, or you in Rolly's room fucking her with the Tim's she bought you. I said, I ain't gonna say. But I mean, how you supposed to be security helping bitches not get their ass whooped and they job busted in, and you busting down Rolly. Come on, just make it.
Okay, give your final thoughts on the episode. I'm gonna let Kimar out real fast, and then I want you to tell everybody where they can find you.
All right. Well, my final thoughts on this episode is Slim, bitch. If you dare become Rolly's assistant, you deserve everything she fucking makes you do, and you better do it because you took the job, bitch. You took the job. And I'll just go over some little news that's been going on for the week while Dina is taking Kenny Mar out. One thing was Rolly telling her story about the security guard, but I've been talking about her ass all day, so y'all definitely know that. Bad Dolly says Ivory Bad Dolly is insinuating that Ivory wanted to lick it once, lick it twice, lick it real, lick it nice. Okay. And we know that Ivory, I don't know if she had a girlfriend while she was on the show, because she definitely has one now, because if y'all know, a month ago, Ivory went to jail for busting her own girlfriend, got her fucked up, but she is out now. What else went on? Yeah, that was just what I said about Ivory and her girlfriend. Tasiki was playing fun with us. She made us think that she was pregnant for about 5 hours, and then she let us know that she had a new album coming out, which came out on the 3rd. So if y'all like Tasiki music, or if y'all like what y'all hear on the show, because I don't ever hear it anywhere else, listen to her shit. At the reunion, for reunion news, also, I guess they did have the reunion. Rolly says that Jayla tried to cop a plea deal so she didn't have to fight Ivory. And that's another thing. Jayla's another one that doesn't fight. But bitch, we copping plea deals? Is this what we do?
She does fight people her own size, but Ivory is twice as big as her. So I wouldn't want to fight Ivory either.
You girl, child, honey.
I mean, she got mopped by legs, but she can still throw them hands.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Neck. I don't want it with neck. Okay, if y'all hear me say neck, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ivory. That is neck, aka neck. All right, with respect, because I don't want it with neck. Okay.
Okay, real quick, but let me just jump into Clip. Said, can we also address the Tasiki? I'm not gonna say that word because I don't want it. They touched on this like way in the beginning of the first episode, which I thought was really weird that Krishan threw out those accusations and Tasiki denied it, and she kind of said, yeah, you did this, is that, and the third, and then all of a sudden it was like completely dropped, and they started talking about something else and had words about that. And then everybody kind of dispersed, and Tasiki had a meltdown outside and got on the bus. So really, they need to go on Iyanla Fix My Life, the whole entire fucking family. Okay, Blueface need to call in from prison and get on the speakerphone, because she said that about Tasiki, but there was also like another brother or uncle or something that allegedly had been touching on Tasiki and her or something like that. There's been a lot something I believe definitely happened, because too many times the M word has come up with Krishan and Tasiki in the same sentence, and then it was this person, or is this person, or you did this to me. So clearly somebody did something to somebody. I'm not sure if all the people had did it, or if the names keep changing, because I really don't particularly like that subject. I just really want to pray for the family, and I hope they get some help.
Yes, please get some help. Because
okay, y'all out here, y'all got the reviews for the old cats too, for real. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you know it.
Hey, we keep it 100. We out here for the old and the young. And if you look on both of our channels, we do other things. I did House of the Dragon, BMF, Gaslit, Snowfall, P Valley, waiting on that to come back. I did cover the YSL trial. I'll be covering the takeoff trial in February. So we got something out here for everybody. But go ahead with the rest of your gossip.
Oh, that was actually the last thing, actually. Rolly and Jayla whole situation. That was it for the news for the week.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So tell everybody what you got going on.
Y'all know every day I come on every day in the morning at 11:20 a.m. with Hey Boo Hey in the mornings, where we talk about all of the latest gossip that has happened the day before since the last time we met up. We talk about hot topics, TV, reality TV, food, fashion, politics, crazy stories, because you know this world is fucking crazy and there is always something happening. And if you come into the chat, say what you want to talk about and we can get that topic going. No problem. And on Thursdays, it's Therapy Thursdays. So if you want to vent about your job, your life, your bitch, your bra, whatever, come and vent Thursdays for our Therapy Thursdays. And Dina, do Love and Marriage Huntsville Thursday nights, okay, on my channel. So make sure y'all subscribe. Confessions of a Reality Queen. Y'all see me in the chat right there. All right. And I like to watch a lot of the white shows, I like to call them, on the suburban side, but I like to put that urban on it. So The White Lotus is coming back next month, and I will be talking about The White Lotus, and I'm waiting for some other things to come back. Me and Dean are both waiting for P-Valley to come back, so when that comes back, we'll be doing that separately, but we'll do a special thing for y'all together because, you know, that's how we get down. But all y'all, I'll see y'all in the morning at 11:20, 11:25 for Hey Boo Hey. Come catch this vibe.
Okay. Boom. Okay. So right now I just started a new segment. It's called What the Fuck Did I Wake Up To? I have 2 episodes out already. We talked about the $95 million Apple lawsuit. And then I did one this morning for the girl who took a drug charge for her man and got 2 years, and he then took over her apartment, got a new girlfriend. The new girlfriend is pregnant. He didn't tell the girlfriend. The new girlfriend, the old girlfriend, was dead. Now the new girlfriend wearing the dead girlfriend's clothes. But the girl not dead. She about to get out in August of this year, and so it's about to be some drama. So
I like some single white female meets Silence of the Lambs type shit.
All I know is Renee is a girl that went to jail, and Renee about to catch 2 or 3 more cases. That's all I know. Because when Renee get out, I'm gonna be watching the news all the month of August because I don't know when she getting out, but something about to go down. So I have What the Fuck Did I Wake Up To? So I'll be doing that in the morning on my way to work about 9:30. And then we are waiting for Ready to Love to come back. It's going to be a minute for that, but that's February 7th. But these days be flying by.
I'm about to jump back into that.
Okay. And then, of course, like I said, we do Love and Marriage Huntsville. We are here every Monday for Baddies or whatever Zeus show that we're doing. So just make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, because I need my subscribers back. Y'all, I was this close. I was at 949 subscribers when raggedy ass Zeus snatched my channel. But we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna get back there. But you know, you can catch me at Adina aka Christina on Instagram, as well as TikTok. Christina Moore on Facebook, so that you guys can send me topics or shows or anything if y'all want to jump on as well, because when it comes to reunion time, we will be opening up the floor for people to jump in and give their commentary and have a good time with us as well. So make sure you bring your drinks. When it's reunion time, bring your drinks, bring your snacks, and bring your thoughts, and we are here for all of that. You got anything else, ma'am?
Follow me on TikTok. Boop, 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 boop.
All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate every one of y'all coming in today. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell on both of our channels so you'll always know when we're going live.